We're back here on TYT Sports, your favourite Glaswegian, your favourite New Jerseyan, and we're going to talk about our favourite Argentinian. Well, he's probably not favourite Argentinian. I mean, when Messi's in that category, it's hard to overthrow him.
Top five.
Nonetheless, top five. Diego Simeone, now the charismatic Atletico Madrid coach, slick back hair, suave suit, very vocal on the touchline. We'll have to watch the rest of the La Liga games from the stands. He has been banned for the remainder of the La Liga season. Now, the details about this are a little cloudy. It happened during Atletico Madrid's game against Malaga, in which they were going on an attack, and a ball was thrown onto the field. So there was two balls on at the same time, and I know most people think two balls are better than one, Jason. But in this situation,
not for center of gravity, but yeah.
But in this situation, it was a little bit confusing. So we have a quote here from Massa to give it a little bit more context. Simeone didn't actually commit the offence, but as he failed to identify who did, referee Mateo Lajos sent him to the stands due to being the most senior member in the dugout. In his press conference afterwards, Simeone admitted that it was the correct decision by the official. So Diego Simeone holding himself very, I would say, professionally here. He didn't give over the name of I would assume, a ball boy, or it could have been a member of Atletico's staff throwing the ball on to try and cause some confusion. A little bit of a shady move, whoever did it, but one thing is it's two sides now. Two sides to the one thing. That's probably three things. To the two, to the one, to the three. Diego Simeone is a very charismatic manager, and he will be a loss. Don't let this fool you that just because he's still able to command and take practices and give out game plans, he's one of the coaches that is so, I would say, influential from the sideline. He's in there with the Zidanes of the world as of recent, Pep Guardiola.
Klopp.
Not Louis van Gaal, but Klopp, yeah, another charismatic coach. So he will have to sit out the remainder of the games, and that's the crucial games as they remain level on points with Barcelona, hoping that the Catalans slip up and hoping to take advantage of that. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts are diluted. Brendan was thinking this whole time, like, God, I should have thrown balls on the field the whole, like, what am I thinking? Arsene Wenger's going like, wow, 2 balls on the field. Genius.
It's simple math.
How else are you going to concede 2 goals at one time? Unbelievable. I think it's great to see any kind of coach back the whole team, if even at the lowest level of a ball boy, to the highest level of your best players. Although, the one irky thing about it is if Diego Simeone not being on the pitch is a drastic effect and it costs them a shot at winning La Liga, you just talk to the ball boy, you give him like a little envelope full of cash, and you're like, I'm sorry I have to do this, but like we'll bring you back next season. You know, and give him a little kiss of death. You take the hit.
And if there's anyone to do actions like that behind the scenes, it's Diego Simeone. He just looks like a villain, mob boss villain, just slick back hair, very smooth talking.
He does look like a James Bond villain.
Yeah, he does.
Simeone kind of fits that name too.
Yeah, Simeone is who I imagine I would look like if I was a coach. I think you look a little bit like...
You look nothing like him.
Not look like him, but just the way I'd hold myself and the way I'd dress myself.
I'm afraid where you're going
I think
with this.
You look like Tony Pulis.
I don't know
and we're going to throw up a picture of him post. And the best thing is because you can't see it.
I'm going to look for Tony Pulis.
And just the way that he dresses himself on the sideline, I think it kind of looks a little bit like...
You know, I used to wear the hat, so that makes sense. Oh, God, dude, what is wrong with you? Did I win? I coached Crystal Palace?
Stoke. You coached Stoke.
And Crystal Palace, according to...
No, you don't coach Stoke. You coached, who does Tony Pulis coach? I was laughing there. Mark Hughes coaches Stoke. Anyway, so the question is was this a strategic throw of the dice or throw of the ball to try and cause some confusion? It's something that Jose Mourinho has alluded to in the past, stating that ball boys have been directly told to hold the ball and try to waste time and do things and try to influence the game.
Home field advantage.
Mourinho used to always say that Barcelona did this in their home field. And it's something that probably does make sense a lot of the time. Like ball boys will try to maybe scuffle around.
No different than faking your injury, writhing on the ground for a minute.
Exactly. It's just time wasting strategy. I haven't seen as much ball boys directly try to influence a play by throwing balls into the park. I mean, I think it's probably just some confusion along there, but it may cost Atletico Madrid when, as we mentioned, it's not just a Tony Pulis-esque manager on the sideline. No offense, Tony. I know you're probably a great charismatic coach. But Diego Simeone is a man, as you can see, always dishing out commands. And even if you do bring in an assistant coach who has got all the tools necessary, there's something missing when you don't have that voice there on the sideline. Maybe he's got a loud enough shout to be heard from Rose Ed.
Or just text the goddamn manager who's down there and be like, yo, sub this guy in now. Or you just see Simeone just like pull down the stand. Throws a ball on from the stand. Sits down. Huh? No. It was Sir Alex Ferguson here watching the game.
Something he would do as well.